Well, Phil, let me ask you one. This is the only fanboy question I'll ask, and I
Sure.
never ask fanboy questions, but I got to ask you this, and it's obviously a Def Leppard question. Looking at, and I'm going to preface this by asking
Right.
you not to give me the standard, it's an honor. Okay.
Okay. Good.
I,
Yeah,
I
just
want a real answer.
yeah.
I, I look at a song
That's not him.
personally like Pour Some Sugar on Me, which everybody knows that song. It's,
Right.
I mean, I don't care if you don't listen to rock music at all. Somebody listens to jazz knows it, or country knows it, or rap. It's one of those songs that's going to stand the test of forever. It's Stairway to Heaven. It's Don't Stop Believin'. It's Hotel California, Freebird. On that level that nobody
All
really,
right, get to it.
the biggest bands in the world, most of them don't have that song. Bruce
Right.
Springsteen does not have that song.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
with that said, this is a two-part thing. Do you hear it and recognize that as that you created one of the greatest songs of all time? And B, when did you realize that it was bigger than just another hit?
Now, is that a good question or no?
Very good question. And especially since you told him, and don't give me some kind of a cookie cutter
Yeah,
answer.
don't give me the, well, we're honored.
Yeah, just give me a thought out answer
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm. And he does. So here's his answer.
Yes, I do realize that. And the trick is we were always trying to write that, and this goes back to Mutt Lange because this was his thing. Hang on a sec. He said we need I Love Rock and Roll. We need We Will Rock You. Those songs, you go, oh, I wish I'd wrote that. And was always on the search for that. And with us, and he look, you're a rock band. We need it to kind of sound sexy, da 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 da. We'd done the Hysteria album. We'd finished it. We had 10 tracks, and Joe was goofing off on an acoustic guitar, and Mutt goes, "What's that?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know." He said, "Hey, hang on a minute. Let's just work on this." And this is Mutt, said, "Okay, this Run DMC Aerosmith thing. You've got Public Enemy. You've got all of these rap songs, and they're coming. This was, in the 80s, obviously, and rap was before it became hip hop. It was rap,
Right.
And he said, let's make these things. Let's join them up. So the rhythm, love is like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a love with a red eye on. It's rap. It's a hip hop kind of meter. So we'd done that song in 10 days. So the rest of the album was a year and a half. And when we got to that one, Mutt was going, this is very specific. And I think this could be that song. This is Mutt saying this. So, and it kind of sounded like it. It sounded like it from the get-go. And even the guitar riff, I was playing this thing that was more funk driven. And he goes, no, let's make it rock. Put a gap in where the snare goes. Da, 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 da. Oof, da, da. So it's a no-brainer. So all of that stuff, some people go their whole career trying to do that. I mean, we just found out last year that song also won an adult film award for the most strippers dancing to a song. So it's got all these other things to it, and we laugh at it and blah blah blah. But it kind of still gives it, I guess, more credibility, and it kind of it shows what an amazing thing that is. But no, we're always trying to write that song. Even on the Diamond Star Halos, the song like Kick. They're always based on that thing. I Love Rock and Roll. Pour Some Sugar on Me. We Will Rock You. There's a few of them, these anthemic songs like that, and they're very hard to. Well, plus they've got a click as well. So yeah, we were very aware that was one of those songs.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah, and that of course showcases how important a producer's role is. Is that the producer hears something and gets it out of the band.
Right.
So without a good producer, a lot of bands never make it because they don't have that magic, whatever it is that a producer brings to the table.
Sure. And clearly Mutt Lange is the king of that.
Right.
Obviously, when you look at his what does he have? 5 albums that are diamond
Yeah.
that he produced. The Shania, 2 Shanias, 2 Def Leppards, and the Back in Black. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I always said if I was in a band, I would have sold my soul to have Mutt Lange produce it.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I would have given him, here, take 90%.
Yeah, how many bands do you think solicited to have Mutt Lange do their album and he just couldn't do it, or just didn't have the time, or wasn't interested, or there just wasn't room in the schedule or the budget to get a Mutt Lange.
Yeah.
How many bands could have benefited that could have been known bands had they had a Mutt Lange working with them?
Probably all. I mean, when you think about some of the bands that were really good but never broke, I'll throw a band like Vane out there just off the top of my head. They were really good. How good would they have been if you took those songs that became the No Respect album and had Mutt Lange working on it instead of Paul Northfield? Because they had a guy, that Paul Northfield, for people that don't remember, and I could be wrong on this, so I'm sure the fucking assholes on YouTube will correct me. But if I'm not mistaken, he was known at the time for like Rage for Order or something, like something Queensryche.
Sure.
And then Paul Northfield did the No Respect record for Vane. How much bigger, and I mean, those are some catchy songs, Beat the Bullet, Who's Watching You. How much more catchy would they have been if Mutt Lange worked on them?
Yeah. Or had more of a punch, or maybe maybe just a shift in the beat, or something that would have been more that tuned it in just perfectly for that perfect ear candy.
Well, and just like Phil was saying in that thing, he was playing the guitar one way, and Mutt heard
something
that drum cymbal or that drum beat in between the guitar riff, and that is the catchy part of the song. That is the catchy part of Pour Some Sugar on Me.